Hi everyone. So today let me show another type of shading using another object for blending the oil pastels. Like until now we have seen tissue papers and we have used toothbrushes. Today we'll use another thing which is readily available in our kitchen. Okay, for this we'll start shading with the oil pastels. And for this the very first color I'm using is dark violet, which is 104, and I'm using camel oil pastels. You can use any brand. Okay, so but the thing is you need to have this dark violet. Okay, let us start shading. So I'm doing it really dark on the topmost. Like I'm giving two lines, okay, two sleeping lines, that's it. Because we are going to use many colors, and here we again I'm using that in the bottom too, the same dark violet. See that you don't have any white spots, so that becomes easy when you're blending it. Okay, next I'm using Persian blue, which is 351, and I'm just blending that into this dark violet and then gradually coming down. I have done this really dark, and then I'm going to do medium. Here I'm using only medium and dark shades. I'm not going for lighter versions. Okay, I'm not, like you all know, like we shade in three types: light, medium and dark. So here we are going to do only dark and medium. We are not going to, like, I'm not going to do light shade. One is dark and one is medium. So I have completed my Persian blue, and now I'll be going for Cerulean blue, which is 071, and this also I'll be blending into the Persian blue and then come gradually down. Just remember that how we are shading on the top, how we are coloring on the top, the same thing we have to follow at the bottom. The same thing, and here also the same way. Like I'm doing sometimes in slanting, and then I'm doing it in sleeping line. Right, now I'll be doing with light blue, which is 239, and this I'll try to color, like blend all the white spots on light blue, dark blue and even on violet. That is the where we find different versions of light, like different shades in the colors. Now I'll be going for gray color, gray, which is 180, and I'll be coloring it first in the center part because this is too light color. I just want here only gray, so I'll be doing gray here. And then I'll just enter into light blue in crisscross or slanting line direction. You can just pause the video at each and every color and watch carefully and try to do the shading properly, okay? And work very slowly, don't be in hurry. How much time ever, like I say in every video, how much time you give for your art looks that wonderful. Don't be in a hurry, okay? Right, now once this is done, now we'll just remove all the like wax what is there on the sheet, because that may again become dark in the middle. Now we'll try to blend. I was saying about a thing which we find in kitchen, right? So this is the scrubber. We use scrubbers in kitchen for washing vessels or something like that, right? So now we'll use this scrubber for blending this. And this scrubber is used not for smaller boards, like if at all you're working on a larger scale, larger boards, then we use the scrubbers, because they tissue papers and toothbrushes, that it takes a lot of time. So we use the scrubbers for blending there and on larger boards. So first here we'll just fold this a little bit like this, and we'll first blend the lighter shades as always I say, and then go into the lighter shades and then dark, okay? Now we'll just start blending, and we'll do this in circular motion, okay? Because we need to blend all the colors. So once the gray is blended, now we'll enter into blue, light blue, like I'm doing it on the top, and then I'll come down. Do it gently. I think you can hear the sound of the scrubber, and you may feel that I'm doing it too hard, but when the scrubber works on a paper, it gives a sound like that. But I'm doing it very mild, like I'm giving medium pressure. This is a medium pressure I'm giving, and try to do it in circular motion and even in slanting direction. So I have done here in lighter shades. First I have done gray, then light blue, then I'm going for carnelian blue, and then I'll go for violet, a Persian blue and violet. Those two here randomly we can just go ahead. And on the top we need to cover all these edges, right? I'll show you how we have to do this. Let me blend even this Persian blue over here, carnelian blue and Persian blue, and then violet, and for the corners we need to blend this way, so that each and every corner is colored. And when we remove the tape, that looks awesome. Okay, so we have all colors blended, right? Now, so this is done. If at all you have some white spots over there, you can just blend them with mildly with your finger, and that will be perfect. And here you can see all the shades, right? All the shades are blended, and you have even some more different colors over here. This looks awesome. Now this type of backgrounds, these backgrounds can be used for anything. You can draw anything over on these backgrounds. Let us make some mountains over here and see how they look. Okay, Let us assume like the bottom is water and the top is sky, and let us make some mountains. So let us give one straight line. If at all you can't give with your free hand, just use a scale and draw one straight line. Okay. And then let us give mountains. Mountains will never be pointed. Just remember that. Okay. We see some far off mountains too. In this way. So I think video has some problem. Now let me show the mountains like we have drawn this way, and this and this. As I told, they'll not have any pointed shapes, right? Okay. Now let us color this in a black. I have taken this is 11B drawing pencil, Apsara one. Any darker pencil you can take, maybe 6, 5, 5, 6, 8, anything above 6. And just start shading it in the mountain direction, like how we have drawn this. In the same direction you try to give you try to make it black. And you always see, I'll be telling you, you need to hold your pencil a little bit far away. For now I'm giving shading. I'm you like holding my pencil, giving 3 fingers of space from this point. Okay. Yeah. Like here I'm just showing the shape of the mountains, but we are not like I'm not drawing perfect mountains. I'll show you how to draw perfect mountains in another class. Like here we find light and shadows, like we have to do even those. But right now here we're not doing all such things. We are not concentrating anything on light and shadow, anything. We're just trying to give what can be done on these backgrounds, on this type of blendings what we have done just now. Okay. Now just remove all the dust with your brush. If at all you don't have any brush, you can use any of the tissue paper and you can just try to remove like this. But don't use hand, because all the color may disturb the whole work you have done. Now we have mountains. Like let us blend them with your hand a little bit. And now when this is water, we need to give some shadows of the mountains, right? So let us just drag this. That's it. We're not going to do anything. We are just going to drag. Each and every point we are just going to drag. That's it. From the black you find these. Now you all remember, like we have given outline for our bananas and say Ganesha and apple, right? The same thing we'll be doing here. Like here we have drawn one straight line of black, right? So with the knife, pen knife, don't take the pointed edge, you take the blunt edge where you have, and try to draw almost as like you can give straight line. Just try to remove that. Okay. And here in between you can just give a small ripples, like water you find ripples. Okay, and like many things we can do here, giving some trees over the, you can make some land over here, and we can give some trees, whatever we like wish. We can give some stars, and we can even give the stars over in the water, shadows of the stars, like. But right now we'll just stop it here, and we'll enjoy only this one scene. I hope you like this. Okay, now let us see how this looks by removing the tape. Okay, ready for the show time? Right. Yes. Doesn't look awesome? It looks awesome, right? Yeah. So I hope you'll do this and show it to me. Bye. Enjoy drawing.